Hello everybody and welcome back to Digimon Story Sleuth. When we last left off, we had taken on Craniumon with Yuko and Suedo. Well, Suedo really didn't do anything. I can't believe he actually doesn't have a Digimon. That's kind of surprising. Like, I mean, could have had the same kind of Digimon as Arata, since it's like a virus Digimon that people created, which is really interesting. Anyways, so, I was about to take on some of these DLC quests, but I'm not sure right now. I actually just went to go talk to Yuko, and she told me that there's now an Nakano bulletin board to go take on, I guess, little deeds around the city or something. So I'm going to try and find this Nakano bulletin board. Not sure where it is. Oh, here it is. This bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. I hear strange groans during the night. I saw a monster shadow inside Nakano Broadway. Bizarre things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? That detective agency's gotta be behind this. I'll just pretend I didn't read that last part. Okay. Hey, we've got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of hard... Hold on. What's this about the bulletin board? So people are saying this place is taking a turn for the even weirder? Alright. Sounds like the residents have lots of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. Couldn't they just, like, do that on the internet? We definitely aren't lacking in people who've got it out for us. Once you're a bad apple in their eyes, you're always one, even if you're innocent. Let's see what we can do to clear our good name. What do you say? Okay, I guess I'll go check out what that case is. Hold up, before I rush off to go do things, settings. Let's see, does he have any new Windclaw? No. Damn. Alright, anyways, let's go and check out this new case. Alright, Nakano's legendary Busters. This is a case for the Broadway management. There are strange rumors in Broadway. Solve them with these guys. Okay. Hey, it's the occult team. Hi. Hey there, May. You're early today. Of course. When we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? May, calm down. You sound a little overeager. Sorry, Detective. She's just a little worked up. That's May for you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I see it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier as well. Huh, color me surprised to see you all still part of the occult club. Takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. Haha, that's all on May. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to you all... crap. Sorry. Yep, I owe it to you all now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around the world. Just don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Oh, I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all over here when you're so busy as it is. No, it's perfectly fine. I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somehow, we can't help but come rushing as fast as we can. That's our job as the Inoden Occult Research Club. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomena going on these days, so why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Well, when you put it like that, isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you could call an occult mecca around here. Exactly. I couldn't put it better myself, Kenji. I almost said Genji. I've been playing way too much Overwatch. That's just what I'd hope for out of the vice president. Aw, May. Eesh, Kenji. You're not exactly doing us any favors getting all hyped up even more, you know? Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's a bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouths and eyes in the lobby of the first floor. On the first floor lobby, for starters. Ew. Then there's the skeleton pool, home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turned to bones overnight. Okay. Well, I have one question. Why was there a pile of corpses? And two, how did people know that there were bodies there one day and then skeletons there the next day? I have some very deep questions here, and I am very concerned for the well-being of this city. Rumor has it that late at night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden sabbat. I don't remember what a sabbat is. And then you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All of those things remain unsolved, so naturally... Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them all already. What, you did? You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base. As a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm gonna go look around. That's all long in the past. Aw. Why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with all these so-called supernatural cases I've worked on? Okay then, of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, guys. My jaw is starting to get a little bit tired from reading. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibilities. 4 oddities? Okay, go on. First, I want to figure out what's behind three-legged Matthew. What? Who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then, I want you to look into the Katakata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 a.m. At last, but certainly not least, see what you can find about Master Tip Tap, a spirit. Oh, these all sound great. This is going to be lots of fun to work on. I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it? Okay, this is so exciting. I can't wait to get started. Everyone, we're heading to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double. May, wait up. Those two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice. Don't think you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too. Okay. I didn't intend to take it easy. This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant kind of just zones out sometimes. Is something alright? It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with Muzin's body. Control over data is slipping. Really? Really, Muzin seems to have even forgotten what happened here. I wonder if that's gonna be really bad later on. Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the first floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right, since the reports of three-legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there. Alright, then let's get to work. Okay, what do you got for me, Kenji? I figured out a little of three-legged Matthew's backstory. So get this. 30 years ago, there was this popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. What? What? Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position. Okay, well, that's something. Let's go around here. What do you got for me, May? It turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Anita. But things didn't go entirely according to plan when he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. Because, as it turns out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. What Matthew did in response was attach the final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming around here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. Yeah, well, it seems like maybe Anita was in the right on splitting up with him if he was willing to turn to murder. And also attaching a dead body part to his body. That was also probably not very wise and probably not very sane. Okay, anyways. I think Manaka and Kenji make a cute pair, don't you? Oh, but don't tell them I said that, okay? Oh, I thought you were gonna have something on Three-Legged Matthew. Nakano Broadway at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day, there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Okay, well, that's everyone. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright, then on to the second floor. I was expecting like a ghost to pop up and start saying, "Ooh, it's really difficult to walk on these 3 legs." Now to turn our attention to Kata Kata. Well, time's a wasting. Off we go. Ha ha. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Makana's such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories all passionately and stuff. Cyber Jam? That sounds interesting. Wish I could read the rest. I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kilometers per hour would have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. What? What are we facing, like a speed demon here? Hey guys, what's up? From what I can tell, Kata Kata is derived from the famous Teki Teki legend. Teki Teki is an apparition who lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. That sounds terrifying. Kata Kata is therefore an altered form of Teki Teki, came to adopt after many years. Okay. The name Teki Teki supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Kata Kata come from? Well, that's weird. Nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way to the 3rd floor. What do we run into up here, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everybody. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why she laughs every time. It's kind of weird. You seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Manaka. How are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me. What better time is there to talk about love than the middle of the night? Okay. Nothing over here, so I guess I'll go along over here. If you happen to meet Katakata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" And if you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? It's, "I'm using them right now." She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. Okay. Oh, hey, I think I figured out why she's called Katakata. Katakata originally lost her legs after falling onto train tracks in Hokkaido. Is Katakata the sound that the train makes? So maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering. Oh, that's another idea. Well, why isn't there anything special happening tonight? We've got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head for the elevator. Alright, come to us, O Reaper Elevator. Make thyself known before us. It's past 2 a.m. now. Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything. There's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask? Well, technically, you never really see the Grim Reaper in your lifetime. May, it's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together. Wow, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. May, we're getting worried about you. Why don't you take a break? Why don't you take a little break at K Cafe? Dude, it's 2 a.m. Are they still fucking open? Because if so, that's not very good, because usually malls close at like 9. When we met up earlier afternoon, the owner said it was fine for... Okay, never mind. That clears that up. It shouldn't be locked. She's not going to listen to reason. I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. We can't! There's still Katsu to check. We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. Alright, we get it. Let's go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? There's nothing here. No ghosts, no spirits, nothing. Nothing. Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? I just want to see Matthew, Katakata, the Reaper Elevator, and Master Tip Tap. It's okay, May. Really, I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? Eep. What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? Oh, geez, what was that? You're right. Is that the elevator? Maybe it's Kyoko. But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Wait, maybe it's a cop. That sound just now. Did the elevator just arrive on this floor? It must have. It's the Reaper elevator. It came. I knew it was real all along. Tip tap, tip tap. Oh my god, that sound. It's the Master Tip Tap. Kata 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 kata. But now it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's... Ah! Ugh! Wait, was that somebody's voice? What's going on? What are you kids doing in here? We could ask the same question. Why are you here so late? Late? Missy, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time. Huh? But it's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early too. Oh, I get it now. That's why that's why the K Cafe owner had this place unlocked. It's so this guy can use it. Hey, Musician, what's wrong? Oh, wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg? What are you blathering about now? Kata. What? Those dentures, are they making that chattering noise because they're misaligned? You also came from that elevator, which would make you the Reaper. Hey, who are you calling a Reaper? Then the tapping sound must have come from you. No! You mean to tell me that this guy is the one behind all of those local urban legends here? Aw, man, that kinda sucks. I guess they solved it, though. You have to be. You have to be kidding. Oh. May's mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night. So it looks like you guys came through and solved all the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found out. What's so good about it? It was all just because that old guy takes early morning walks. Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research. I feel like I kinda get it. But I don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, I'm reaching the conclusion that you guys have. It's given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as your. Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. And our own boundless passion and imagination. Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have. Wow, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about it. Oh no, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective. What are you saying, May? Haven't you been paying any attention to what's going on? So? Do you mean to tell me you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Manaka? Well, maybe just a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's no fair. Man, and here I was thinking I was acting cool for once, too. Aw, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again, Muston. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully, that'll improve our standing a little. Those occult club kids are something, though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? What? Wait, what? What makes, What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place feels really nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. What the? Miko? Huh. That's weird and interesting, and I don't know what's gonna come from that. But anyways, I wonder if we have any more cases. Oh, we got this one closing. Good. It's always interesting how mysteries often lead and tied into one another, but I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. Okay, okay, so I still gotta do some, stuff. I haven't seen Pete in a while. I doubt he's left Nakano Broadway, but something else has been troubling him. Go find him. Alright, so I guess I'll head to the K-Cafe and deal with Pete next time, but until then, please like and favorite, please share with friends, and don't forget to subscribe, and we're out. The Starwolf of Starwolf Games, signing off.